or as a friend or family of someone who loved and appreciated Girls High School. That helps? Yeah, thank you. Helps me, now I can breathe. Okay. We've come here today to reminisce, to walk again in the pink marble halls, and to think back on how the school has impacted our lives. We're also here to celebrate our generous donors who are helping us pay it forward to ensure that future generations of women have the same opportunities that we did. Your recent donations allowed us to purchase and install the Wings Victory Legacy Tree. This tree will serve as a visible symbol of the Alumni Association's support to our members, our school, and our younger sisters. When you made the donation for your leaf or stone, you were given the opportunity to designate how your gift would be spent. There were 5 different buckets from which you could select. They included scholarships and awards, school support, the highly successful 9th grade transition program, and the general fund, which allows us to provide activities and services for our members. The final bucket was for capital improvements. These designated donations have given us the seed money to start on our first major capital improvement initiative. It will be a total renovation of the school library. As you tour the library, you may have found the library just as you remembered it. Complete with World Book Encyclopedia and devoid of most of the technology and resources found in first-rate school libraries. Our girls deserve better. So, we will be starting the library renovation campaign in January. We'll start out by sending out surveys to our alumni to get your input on what you think should be in the new facility. Surveys will also go out to the students, faculty, and parents. Once the results are analyzed, we will use the seed money raised from the tree donation to hire an architect to develop the renovation plans. Then comes the hard part. Before we can begin, we need to raise the funds to complete the renovations. We are looking for grants and plan to have fundraising opportunities that include naming rights of the library, dedication plaques, and a literacy patron wall. We are hoping you will continue your generous support to help the Alumni Association achieve the goal of providing our younger sisters with a state-of-the-art facility. We hope that you will enjoy the celebration today and continue to support the Alumni Association by becoming a dues-paying member, sharing your time and talents by volunteering at the school, becoming a mentor, and/or providing internships at your place of employment. And of course, we hope you continue to support our efforts with your financial generosity. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the President of the Alumni Association, Dr. Azed Kinder.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let's try this again. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So much better. Welcome, welcome, all of you. It is so nice to see so many faces here this afternoon. You all had the chance this morning to take a tour and look around. And I'm not going to, Christine did a wonderful job talking about what the Alumni Association has done. But what I want to stress is that this is all because of you. This is because you have supported the Alumni Association. And by supporting the Alumni Association, you support our alma mater. So I want to encourage you. I guarantee you, all of you here can probably think of 20 classmates that are not here that would love to be here, that support our school. So I'm asking that each one of us reach out to our friends in our classes and tell them the wonderful and amazing things that are going on at the school to get them engaged and involved. Do we want your money? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's the lifeblood of our association, right? This is how we get things done. But we need you. We want all of it. Like Chris said, we want your time, we want your talent, and we want your treasure. So please, please continue to be engaged. Invite your classmates, invite your little sisters, invite your big sisters to come and join us. There's so many amazing things going on. And you all have had a chance to meet a lot of the current students. They're fantastic. They are fantastic. They are our future. They are our future alumni members, right? So what we want to do is we want to support our school in every way, in every moment, in every time we can. So I encourage you all, any questions, we have an amazing executive director who can answer all of your questions if you have them. We have membership committee members here who can help you with membership. But please, just come back and keep coming back and keep coming back and see the amazing things that are in store for our alma mater. Thank you all.
We now have the pleasure to hear from two of our student leaders, Ms. Jalen Bowen and Ms. V. Louise. Screwed up. Before our student leaders, it's my pleasure to present. Oh boy, once I screw up, I screw up. The 2020-2021 winner of the Lindback Principal of the Year Award. Our principal is Lisa Smith.
So embarrassing. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. And I will say it again, welcome home. I can never say enough how truly honored I am to be the leader of your alma mater. I have such a deep, abiding love and dedication to your school, and I want you to know that. And I hope that comes across in everything I do, because I do try every day to lead with my heart as well as my head. How are the children? This is a traditional greeting of the Maasai tribe warriors. The expression's meaning demonstrates the warriors' belief that the strength of the community is determined by the well-being of the children. They believe this is the single most important question to be considered each and every day. Coming back after and during a pandemic has been difficult on all of us, but especially the children. We had a town hall before Thanksgiving. We talked about what is the legacy of the Philadelphia High School for Girls, the women who have walked these halls before them, and finally, our students' place amongst our women, our story, and our legacy. I asked the question, what is your story? What will you tell about the time you were here and walked these halls? And what will your legacy be as a Girls High graduate? That day I met a few students out on the front lawn over here at dismissal. And as they walked by me, they asked if they could ask me a question. I talk to everyone, it doesn't matter who you are, I love to engage in conversation. Actually, the little stickers I should have on Ask Me Anything, because I'm down with it. As those who know me well know, I make stuff up that's very believable on the spot all the time. It is both a blessing and a curse. So they asked me about Winged Victory, and they asked why she was headless. So my response to them was this: to give her a head would assign her to one group, and that is not what Girls High is. We are representative of women everywhere. She is the visualization of the intangible spirit that inhibits all Girls High women, both young and old. She ties us all together, and they loved it. And that will be my story moving forward for anyone who is interested in why she is headless. But it is also illustrative of why you are all here today, still tied to our school. A place that holds memories of times gone by, both good and bad. And we all know the bad ones turn into funny stories as you get older, right? Yes, see, you get me. I hope that the unveiling of the tree today is not the last moment that you have here at Girls High, but the beginning of a recommitment to your high school. As you tour and speak to your little sisters, please know that we need you. They need you. Your treasure is not the only way to contribute. We would love both your time and your talent. How are the children? Your little sisters need mentors, confidants, role models. Who better than a Girls High alum to fill the role? Who better than a big sister who walked these hallways, who went on to the academic world, and then who made it in the world today as an accomplished woman and graduate of the Philadelphia High School for Girls? If that is not the right path for every young woman in this school, I don't know what is. So in closing, I hope to have sparked the intangible spirit in you all. And today, I hope, is not the last time that we will see you here gracing our hallways. If I haven't, please take the time to speak to a little sister before you leave. The children need you. Thank you so much for joining us today. They're my girls. I have them. Today, it is truly an honor for me to introduce to you two young women who have made their mark here at the Philadelphia High School for Girls, and who I have no doubt will be making history, her story, okay? Her story out there in the world. We are going to start with Jalen, and then V will be joining you here at the mic. So Jalen Bowens.
So, good morning, everyone. Good morning. So I would like to start off again by saying good morning to my fellow students, my teachers, and the distinguished alumni that are present. My name is Jalen Bowens, and I am an International Baccalaureate Senior, or IB for short. Yes, IB representation. So, I would like to welcome you back to your original stomping ground. The nostalgia of walking once again through the hallways and seeing how your legacy is still standing must be very empowering. Today, we are embracing and reflecting on the stories of Girls High girls such as yourselves. But what exactly is a legacy? So a legacy is something that is handed down from one person to another and is a sacred exchange between you and your successor. This is exactly what you as alumni have done for me and other Girls High students. Your triumphs, your challenges, your obstacles, everything that you have overcome that has developed and made who you are today. To be a part of this 173-year legacy is something that I will never be able to express the words for. There's not a store, school, mall, or building that I have walked into wearing my Girls High girl where someone hasn't asked, "Oh, well, what's your class number?" And I'll enthusiastically say, "Well, 266. And that conversation will follow with, well, what their class number was and asking what traditions does Girls High still have and what my favorite is. And at the conclusion of our conversation, I'm always reminded of how honored I am to be a Girls High girl. We embody the characteristics of patience, service, community, and most importantly, the intangible spirit. Every day for the past 4 years, almost for the past 4 years, I have attempted to embody these characteristics and pass them on down to my little sister, just as my big sister did for me. My big sister, right now, she was an IB senior and she attends Morgan University. While attending Morgan University in their nursing program, she created an organization called the Divine Donations, where she collects needs and things for homeless people plus some. All of this while maintaining her 4.0 GPA. I don't think she'll ever understand the impact that she left on me, as well as the impact that she left on the school, and how proud I am of her. And I'm still in contact with her to this day, so. She carries the values and characteristics of a Girls High girl. She carried it to Morgan, and she's carrying it out into the real world, making her mark and her lasting impact. When she graduated, she passed this torch on to me. And when I graduate, I plan to do the exact same thing with my 4 little sisters. So on behalf of all the girls in this building, I thank you. We thank you for your legacy. We thank you for the connections, the bonds, and the communications that we've made through our traditions, both old and new. So, to pass the conversational torch on to my friend and my dearest IB sister, B.
Wow, it feels good to take off my mask. Anyway, thank you, Jalen, my dearest friend, for your heartfelt speech. I am certain your words resound through the hearts of all past and current students. With that being said, good morning. Actually, right now is good afternoon. And welcome all teachers, students, and especially our lovely alumni to the unveiling of the Wing Victory Tree ceremony. As mentioned by my ever-inspiring friend Jalen, my name is Win, and I am also a senior of the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, represent IB. And to our alums, we warmly welcome you back to Philadelphia High School for Girls, your origins and your roots. I hope you all had some time to look around the halls in which you used to roam and realize that you've left a mark in this school. And by mark, I don't mean a mark of vandalism, but you have created a new tradition. Why the laugh? Did you? Okay, so as I was saying, I'm glad I'm cheering you up. Okay, so by that I mean you made a new mark, a new tradition grown from your legacies. The Wing Victory Tree is a reminder of your accomplishments and awe-inspiring stories engraved into the very foundation of the school. And speaking of the tree, I am reminded that we've all grown from somewhere or someone. And I'd like to think that I am too once a seed. When I first came to Girls High, did I know what path I wanted to pave? Did I know that I'll be standing here in front of these inspirational, powerful, and beautiful ladies? Truthfully, the answer is no. I didn't think I would be here, but look where I'm at now. I must admit, there are not enough words to express the amount of gratitude I feel for the mentors, teachers, friends, and especially our alumni who guided me through challenges of life. With these incredible support systems behind me, I've been granted life-changing opportunities, and I sprouted from a shy, timid girl into the one you see before you now. But actually, how did I grow up and find my spark? Well, following our motto, wink it, kiss it, wink it, I believe I'm saying it correctly, which is translated from Latin to she conquers who conquers herself. Preach it out. Was how I learned to come out of my shell. This model is the embodiment of our restless, intangible spirit and our goals towards women empowerment. Along with the model, our extraordinary traditions gave me the opportunity to demonstrate characteristics of a girl's side girl, along with making memorable experiences that I'll be sure to retell in the future. It brings me back, I hope it brings you back nostalgia as we recall the joys of seeing new faces during county fair, or singing along to the holiday songs of the season. Perhaps the friendly competition of contests or the reunion of your big and little sisters sparked a trip down to memory lane. Nevertheless, these traditions run deep in our core and hearts, and they are the key to creating our success stories. As my senior year is coming to an end, I look forward to seeing our graduating seniors in white, beautiful gowns, or pantsuits, whatever you prefer, as did our earliest graduates. I hope to see that each alumni here will find a student that resembles their past self and reach out to them. Become that student's motivation. Become their role model. Thank you on behalf of our current students for being our role models and maintaining the Girls High legacy. In the words of our dearest principal, Ms. Macy, our woman, our legacy, and our stories. Thank you.
And now for your musical enjoyment, we have the privilege to hear Miss Chana Nelson on the harp. Our next speaker is the person who keeps our organization running. She's the one who answers everyone's questions, listens to everyone's ideas and their complaints, and keeps our Alumni Association moving forward. We also have her to thank for today's wonderful event. Her task right now is recognizing our beloved Wing Victory Legacy Tree donors. But before I introduce her, I need to make a quick statement. We want you to know that we tried our best, our girls' high best, to get everything correct on your certificate and inscriptions. However, if we missed someone or something spelled wrong, please forgive us. The good news is that everything can be corrected. If you find an error on your certificate or your inscription, just see me afterward and we'll take care of it. And we thank you for your patience. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our Executive Director, Ms. Marcia Hinton, with her lovely assistant, President Lizette Kinder.
Welcome. It is so nice to put faces to names. And I know I email you guys, I get email in return from you. I know your names, but it's great to see your faces. So what we're going to do now is we're going to read the names of those donors who purchased a leaf or a stone. So we're going to hold off giving the certificates until the ceremony is over. I think that will speed it up because we've got about 200 certificates here. Okay. So we're going to start with the silver level. With the bronze level. And we'll read the names. Allison Duncan Abbott. Zara Adams. Mary of June 1951. In memory of Bernice Anderson, the class of January 1954. The class of June 1960. Class of June 1961. Class of 1969. And they gave 2 leaves. Class of 1969. Class of 1972. Class of 1980. Class of 1982. Class of 1983. Class of 1985. Class of 1999. Class of 2004. In memory of Arlene Amoroso, the class of 2004. In memory of Noel Kelly, the class of 2008. Cheryl Booker Carter. Dr. Denise Hamilton Christian. Anna Zilak Sorelli. Joan Harper Frizzell. Helene C. Freeman. Suzanne E. Glass. Myra Bernstein Greenberg. Aliki Haggerty. Beverly Hahn. Jane E. Lesnar. Terry Lewis. The Honorable Frederica Messiah Jackson. Tamara Montgomery, Dr. Geraldine Miles, in memory of Carol Malins, presented by her husband, Eugene Malins. Dr. Marianne Nines, Christine Sajan Peacock. I'm just going to send her hers right now. Joy Pollock, Barbara Pomeranz, Venus Randall, the Honorable Annette Rizzo, Michelle Rossman, the Honorable Ilana Grobner, Judith Ann Schragen Sever, Audrey Schaefer, Tanisha Singleton, in memory of Helene Keptic Solomon, the class of June 1942. Victoria Stanley, Dr. Ann Summers, Marilyn Huffman Thompson, in memory of Elizabeth A. Tisdale, the class of June 1964. Ellen Utley, Lorenz Vygotsky, in memory of Ayana Mathis, presented by Lorenz Vygotsky. In memory of Stephanie Parker, presented by Lorenz Vygotsky. Janice Shore Walker. And Alfreda Alvarez Whooping Horse. And now the Stones. This is the last class to be presented. Stones, the class of 1964. In memory of Deborah Pender, presented by Charlita Peterson Winston. In memory of Pauline Overdorfer Minor, presented by Delta Girls with 9 white girls. Dr. Tony Eldridge Wilkes. Elise Glazier Camp. Lorenz Vygotsky. Shauna Johnson. Class of 2001. In memory of Jean Zerling, presented by David Zerling. Class of 1998. Class of 1997. Class of 1996. Class of 1993. Class of 1992. Class of 1991. Class of 1990. We hear it from the sidelines. Class of 1988. Class of 1986. Class of 1986. 1984. Class of 1981. Class of 1979. Class of 1978. Class of 1977. Class of 1976. I know it's only 3 of us here, so let's make some noise. Class of 1974. And the class of January 1958. Thank you for being patient as we read the names. And please, I apologize for mispronouncing anyone's name. Charge it to the head and not to the heart. Thank you, ladies. And now, at this time, we are going to ask the first 2 rows to come up to be the first to see. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought we were done. There's more.
No Girls High event is ever complete without the rendition of our alma mater and Fidelita. Just in case you forgot the words, they can be found in the back of your program. And you will be accompanied by Girls High vocal music instructor, Etta. Please stand.
Hail,
involvement in the organization and your continuous generosity that allows our alma mater to continue to provide a first-class education for future generations of women. We would also like to thank all the staff and students and alumni volunteers who helped make this possible. And now, we ask our videographer to go first, and he will proceed to the three will be here, and you can take pictures of these socially. We start with the first two rows. Thank you all for coming.
If there are other groups and classes that want to be photographed together, I am in the auditorium anyway, so if there's another class that wants a group shot, come in. I do need all of the alumni exec board members, and then I need all of my Girl Scout ushers to get together. I will be in the auditorium.
Go
Any of the classes that wanted a group photo? Classes that wanted a group photo. And then I need the executive board members of the Alumni Association. I get them to the stage for a group photo. The Alumni Association, please. And if there are, I know that the I-9 had some other groups they wanted to photograph, I'm heading to the stage now. Naomi Burnett. Naomi Burnett.
Right there. You mean all girls from down the street? Whatever.
Ladies, we are trying to get all of the alumni executive board members to the stage. Alumni executive board members. Alumni board members to the stage.
Thank you.